Now, the South African Parliament has voted in favour of new legislation that could see land seized from white farmers. Under the plans, white farmers will be stripped of their land with no compensation, although this does run against the Constitution, which would have to be amended. Here's what the man behind the initiative had to say about it.
The time for reconciliation is over. Now is the time for justice. We must ensure that we restore the dignity of our people without compensating the criminals who stole our land.
Julius Malema there is something of a controversial figure in South Africa. He has been convicted of hate speech, and back in 2016 he said he was not calling for the slaughter of white people, at least not yet. Despite that, though, the country's former president, Jacob Zuma, has described him as a future leader. The rate of murders and violent attacks on farmers and landowners has risen in recent years, and according to official figures, 72% of the country's farmers are white. Earlier, we put the issue up for debate.
People do not own land in South Africa legally. White people arrived here from Europe in 1652. They killed our people, they stole our land, they oppressed us. All the land they have is land that was taken from us by force and in many instances by massacres.
We all visitors to South Africa, including the black tribes of South Africa that came from the north. That is well documented. How they came in and they killed each other for the land and took the possession of the other black tribes. The first occupants of South Africa were the Khoi and the San. So if there's an argument who owns the land, that should be the Khoi and the San.
A person like the one who is now my opponent is a foreigner in South Africa and a land thief. And in fact, talking about the Khoisan, I am Khoisan. He can't say my surname, Mngitama. Ask him to say it. He doesn't. He can't because he's a foreigner. I even worried that Parliament is moving slow and politicians, we don't trust them. They are using this land thing as a political ball instead of addressing the issue.
This legislation could actually be changed to satisfy the white farmers as well.
There's a lot of corruption involved, and that's why the whole process of land that was taken from people legally in the past and to be returned to them is not going as it should go. You see this I'm holding in front of me, that is the issue. If this goes on, investment in this country would stop. People won't invest in the country. We'll go the same way as Zimbabwe. There won't be production. And then we'll have a Arabic Spring in South Africa about food that's not available to the people of South Africa.